The orientation off. Alright, we live.
First off, I'd like to give all praise, glory, and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wakakwadash.
double honors to those apostles and elders from Great Millstone who teach and rule well. A lot of respect to you brothers out there on the highways and byways, preaching this truth around the four corners of the earth. And salutations to the hopeful elect that you guys may be sealed soon. And with that, hey, we the brothers from the GMS Chicago camp coming on out here on another Saturday, man, hey, just to preach the downfall of America, aka Babylon the Great. To sit up here and tell our people and get their ass right. To sit up here and tell these heathen, especially these Edomites, that their kingdom is going down. And hey, you see a lot of things going on, man. And that's what we out here for. Am I grabbing that for me?
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 28, verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence.
There you go. Hey, the prophets that have been before us, man, when they came on the scene, man, they weren't coming to sit up here and sing lollipops and sit up here and sing fairy tales and give you all sorts of. No, they would sit up here and letting your ass know that, hey, your time is about to come to the end, man. This place is about to be done. Your time is about to be over. You know, they prophesied against a lot of kingdoms. They downfall. A lot of our forefathers, what you think we're doing at this time? And it's going to be the greatest of all the downfalls. All the downfalls. When you go to the Pharaoh, Sodom and Gomorrah, you know, when you look at all the things that happened in the past, when you look at the Great Flood, all this stuff is going to surpass. This destruction is going to surpass all that. You know, all of it. And when you look at what Trump is doing, all the things number 47 is doing, look at all the stuff that he's doing. Look at the troops that he's passing out, putting into these states. A lot of people sit up here thinking it's for that deportation. And it's just the cover. They ain't gonna need rapid deployment when all hell break loose. They're gonna already have these troops here stationed. Those ICE agents, man, ain't no government agents. Those Gestapo troops. Those are what the hell the Malcolm called them? The stormtroopers. And number 47, what is he? He Darth Vader. Without the lifesaver. That's what's coming. And you should have hey, grab me second engine. That's what's coming, people. We sit up here preaching this and letting our people know, man, that, hey, look. Hey, the times that we in, man, you see a lot of stuff going on. You're going to sit up here and hear 2nd Esdras 9, 2nd Esdras 14, 15, Matthew 24. All these things are going to be coming out at great volumes as time goes on.
You got it. Speaks about the end, man. We got that time. This is the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 9, verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou in time diligently and in self, and when thou seest parts of besides past, which I have told thee before, thou shalt now understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
And there you go. You seeing the times. You looking at everything that's going on. You see what's happening in the UK. They sitting up here, what? They just announced that every adult gotta have that digital ID. Everything gotta be on it. You see what happened in China with the social credit scores. You see what's happening in Sweden. Over 90% of that country is what? Cashless. A lot of them already have been see here. How long do you think it's going to be before it comes to America? It came out on the great. You see signs everywhere. People just don't want to sit up here and, hey, people just blinded. You got our people, you so-called black Latinos, Native Americans, you blinded, thinking everything gonna go and be great, thinking you're about to find your own, make your own country and make your own state here. And then you got these so-called white people that's blinded by 47 thinking that he's gonna make America white again. No, America's about to be destroyed. And before the destruction is gonna come a lot of calamity, a lot of death and destruction, which you're seeing now. Hey, before you go back to that, get back to the 24. Start it. You know, death and destruction is coming. That's what's coming. You know, people sit up and think lollipops and gags, joke around. All our people, that's all they ever do. Barbecues, sports and shit. Looking at fucking Hollywood housewives and bullshit. You're not paying attention attention to what's going on. All the signs. And you playing around. And this damn devil's about to come with that rap.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming?
Hey, the prophets back then was ready. They was during the Roman time. They was sitting up there saying, hey man, hey, how is y'all? When it's going to be our time? When everything is going to happen? When it's going to be the end? They was ready then. But that time is now. It wasn't meant for back then. That time is now. Go ahead.
Reincarnation exists, man. The same prophets are back here today. End of the world. And how shall answer and said unto them, Take you, y'all gonna make a secret. Don't let nobody lie to you. But many shall come in my name saying, I am Mashiach, and shall deceive many.
And you see a lot of that happen too. A lot of these fake ass pastors, a lot of these false Israelite groups that took that tax exemption. You see a lot of people come and sit up here and say it. Just people in general. You got a lot of women on these goddamn channels talking this shit. Knowing damn well they don't know what the fuck they talking about. Fucking up everything. Fuck up Isaiah 4:1. Fuck up all the goddamn scriptures and think they know something. They're on some type of level. A lot of these people gonna get a lot of people down and destroyed. They're gonna leave a path down a path of destruction, coming with false shit. Go ahead.
You should hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass. But the end is not yet.
The end is not yet. All these things must come to pass, and guess what? They coming to pass. They coming quickly. They coming quickly. You got the stormtroopers here in Chicago fucking shit up already. Cause number 47, he got him here. That shit fucking shit up already. And guess what? They didn't just come for the Northern Kingdom. They hit the Southern Kingdom on the south side here. You know, little babies coming out. And one of the women sit up there and said, they said, fuck them kids. That just lets you know what these motherfuckers think, man. And you got a lot of jakes that sit up there. You got some jakes that sit up here with them ice groups. How long you think it's gonna be before they turn on you, you cold ass niggas? You know? Y'all sit up there and play around, man. These damn devils coming, man, and they coming hard and fast. And it's about to be a lot of destruction.
And let you know, just the fact of what you're saying, JP part of either ICE or part of, part of National Guard and stormtroopers, which gonna show you that back then they coming into that lot, man. Because you had people that were part of the Roman army with the J. So back to this, right? Look of Matthew chapter 24, verse 7. For many were relationship locked. This is the book of Matthew chapter 24, verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but it is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famine, and pestilence, and earthquakes, and divers places. All these things are the beginning of sorrow.
All these things are the beginning of sorrow. So you talk about wars and rumors of wars? Yes, ma'am. You talk about wars and rumors of wars, somebody had said something like that shit. Once they hear what you say, they hear what you say. But you talk about wars and rumors of wars, all these things are happening. Russia, you got wars going on. In Ukraine, Russia, Gaza, man, you got what? Some apostles over there and all that, what they do? Tearing up the Gaza Strip and everything. You got rumors of wars. You got China still, Taiwan. All these things are happening. All these things you see, but the end is not yet. But guess what? This shit is happening real time. Guess what? The end will be close soon. Hey, you got the stormtroopers in other states. You got one there. How much do I have to take for you to open up the eyes?
Verse 9, then shall they deliver up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be saved from all that. You know what I'm saying?
That's the persecution, man, of being in the Lord, man. You're going to be with your own family, man. Your own family, man. But it says a prophet has no honor in his own country, man, his own home, his own city. Hey, that's what's coming, man. And brothers got to prepare in the mind, man. Hey, look, Death could be right around the corner for us, man. And hey, Revelations 2 and 10. You know, hey, orders to strive for death, strive to the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for you. Go ahead.
This is Matthew 13 and 13. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved.
There you go, man. If you're going to be hated, man, they hate us not. But you got a lot of people, man, that want this knowledge, that's looking for this knowledge. You got people, man, you got people that's been coming up to the camps, asking questions, looking for the camps. You got people that, hey, even I got a few people asking me questions here and there. Hey, man, it says knowledge should go to and fro, man, in the earth. You know, run. And you see it. But you're going to have a lot of people, majority of people going to hate this knowledge and truth. Because he's going to hold you accountable and condemn you. Go ahead.
You know, they say, that, you know, it says in scriptures, they hateth them that rebuketh at the gate.
There you go. They hate you that rebuke you at the gate that stand in the place. They hate the men of the Lord. And you know it is that jealousy too, man. Motherfuckers wish they was us. Motherfuckers wish they could be us. They see we have a purpose. We ain't out here playing around. We sit up here and try to do what's right in the sight of the Lord. When you refrain from having sex on the Sabbath, when you refrain from going to these churches, when you refrain from celebrating holidays, when you refrain from sitting up here eating shrimp, pork, lobster, and crab, when you sit up here and make a priority of being out here on Saturdays, Fridays, Sundays, when a lot of other people are cooking and joking around and going to games and partying, we got a job to do. But a lot of people that can't see that. You got a bunch of so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans together, preaching the word, coming together. That's a beautiful thing.
Matthew chapter 24. Book of Matthew chapter 24. Verse 11, and many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many. And because iniquity shall abound, love of many shall wax cold.
And there you go. You know, false, read that over again, Slack.
It's the book of Matthew chapter 24. Verse 11, and many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many. And because iniquity shall abound, the iniquity meant like it. It's the book of Matthew chapter 24, verse 12, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
And there you go, man. The love of many is waxing cold. You see motherfuckers getting put to death every day, man. Kids and women especially. You know? You're seeing a lot of death out here, man. Teeth of the wild beast. You're seeing a lot of death, a lot of people getting put to death. You're seeing a lot of people sitting up here. The love of many is just unbelievable.
So that was about the dog.
But with that, man, the wars and rumors of wars. And the point really I want to get into Matthew 24 is that, man. If we coming to the end, the wars and rumors of wars, you're seeing a lot of death and destruction. You're seeing a lot of chaos. You know? Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
Nah, because I forgot mine. I forget.
Actually, you know what? Watch out, switch up. Switch up.
Alright.
Switch up. Y'all can switch up.
Okay.
It's time to switch up.
This song is just starting.
Back in that second Matthew chapter 9, verse 3, therefore when thou shalt be seeing earthquakes and upwards of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before. Can't see. What's up, man?
It's a lot here, brothers. We got a lot of sun out here. Some of our phones are kind of dark until the light hit.
Back in that second Matthew chapter 9, verse 4, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning.
There you go. So just like it says in Matthew, wars and rumors of wars, these things are happening in real time. Everything is happening in real time. And what I really want to sit up here and speak about coming into camp today, man, was the simple fact that you got number 47, man. You think about it, man. All of a sudden, they had these ICE agents raiding an apartment complex on the south side, and not 6 people individuals, but they were taking out Jakes, little kids. They were naked, some of them. They had them ziplocked together. How long you think it's gonna be, man, before these motherfucking devils choose to come down with great wrath, man? How long you think it's gonna be, man, before these motherfuckers come down and start really fucking up you Jakes, man? It's just a matter of fucking time. But y'all don't want to listen to the truth. Y'all don't want to hear this word. A lot of people drive by. A lot of people walk by. A lot of people don't want to sit up there and ask questions. A lot of people raise up their windows. And the time is at hand, man. We ain't gonna be out here too much longer. Go ahead. If y'all got other piece up, go ahead.
Kind.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 65, verse 11. But ye are they that forsake the Lord Yahweh, that forget my holy mountain, that prepare a table for that truth, and that furnish the drink offering unto thy number. So to you Jakes out there driving by, walking by, all right, not taking heed to this word being spoken unto, and you people out there, you be saying, oh yeah, they cussing. That's not of God, even though that's not his name, by the way, all right? You forsaking the word of the Most High by, forgetting his holy mountain, man. All right, so therefore, Yahweh Shemashah's gonna number you to that truth, which I hear, man.
You know, before you finish, and that's another thing. You people talk about, man, they cursing. Cursing is if I sit up here and put a curse on you and say, I can't wait, I hope the Lord smoke your ass. That's a curse.
First a blessing.
You know? Now, if I sit up here and say, I hope the Lord blesses you and multiplies you and give you substance, that's a blessing. It's rude speech. And even what was that? Apostle Paul, he said, no, I be a rude speech. I'm not knowledge. You know, rude speech. And even Yahweh called a woman a dog, which was a bitch. You know, he cursed out the apostles all the time. Fuck wrong with y'all? It's when did you get the message? Yeah, go ahead.
2 Corinthians 11:6. But though I be rude in speech, yet not in knowledge, but we have been thoroughly made manifest among you in all things.
There you go. Even though the Apostle Paul was rude in speech, guess what? He was still good in that knowledge. He still knew the wisdom and knowledge. If I sit up here and say, do you get your fucking act straight? Get your fucking self together. I'm still telling you to get right. Quit listening to the fucking words. Are you hearing the goddamn message?
The best teachers.
Like the scripture said, crowd out, spare not. He said, thou voice like a trumpet, and shoot my people their transgression and not protect them.
A perfect scripture. Cry out, spare not. Fuck your feelings. Fuck what you want. It's what the Lord wants. Go ahead.
All right. Back in Isaiah chapter 65, verse 13. No, verse 12. Therefore will I number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter. Because when I called, you did not answer. When I spake, you did not hear. But even before my eyes did choose that one, and I decided not.
And there you go. That's a lot of our people, man. And when you call, that goes into that Proverbs, man. Hey, wisdom cried out in the street. And you know, here it is. The Lord sitting up here letting you in his truth. Give you a chance to come back, and a lot of y'all sit up there and ignore it.
I had that.
Yeah, go right ahead. Go ahead.
This is Proverbs chapter 1
Start at 20.
and verse 20. Wisdom cried without, she uttered her voice in the streets. She cried in the chief place of concourse, and in the openings of the gate. In the city she uttered her words, saying.
See, and what's the chief concourse? Place where you have a lot of people. Like when you come into Chicago, the downtown area is where you get a lot of mixture of people. You know? So you want everyone to hear it. Some of them could be like that. Like when you go to certain cities in other states, it might be a certain street that most people, like I think in Tennessee, you got Bill Street. You know, when you go to New Orleans, you got like Mardi Gras, Bourbon Street. Those are chief concourses where you'll hear a lot of people. A lot of people eat. Go ahead.
How long? So like verse 22. How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make my words known unto you.
There you go. How will he make your name words known unto you? We always say this, man. The Lord ain't gonna come down here and speak to you himself. He got us out here, the oracles, the men, his prophets, his servants. That's our job. You see brothers everywhere around the country, around the world, standing on corners or standing in certain areas, talking, preaching this word, telling our people to get right, telling the heathens they're going down, telling Esau Edom that his kingdom is about to be over. His age and his world is coming to an end.
Genesis Amos 3 and 7. Surely the Lord Yahweh will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets.
The Lord ain't, go ahead.
So the Lord gave his truth and knowledge to the prophets. We are the mouthpiece of the Lord. Basically, we're the newscasters of the Lord, man, to tell you what's going on so you get right.
Exactly. He said, hey, I'm going to sit up here and give my, revealing his secrets to his servants. Because a lot of people, man, they read the Bible, they look at it as a fairy tale. Or look at it with no understanding, no clarity. But the men of the Lord out here to sit up and give that clarity, give that understanding. A lot of y'all refuse it. You know why? Because you sit up here and want to stay in your wickedness. Because it holds you accountable, especially you women. Go ahead.
I'm going to read verse 23 over. Turn ye ever my reproof, behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make my words known unto you. Because I have called, and ye have refused. I have stretched out my hand, and no man regarded. But ye have said naught at my counsel, and none of my reproof. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as a desolation, and your destruction as a whirlwind, when your distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call out my name, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me.
There you go. And the Lord said he's going to laugh at you, man, when all hell breaks loose. Then you're going to be crying to him. Then you're going to be calling. And you ever watch those movies? A perfect one, I was looking at Jaws. The first kill. I think her name was Chrissy. And she was in the water at the darkness, which, you stupid bitch. Why you out there at that time anyway? But either way it goes, you deserve what you got. But either way it goes, she in the water, oh, guns, while she gets served around. Hey, y'all gonna call on the Lord, man. He ain't gonna hear that shit, man. Y'all got a chance to sit up here and get this truth now, and to sit up here and get this understanding now, this wisdom and knowledge before all hell break loose. Hey, World War III is right around the corner. All hell is about to break loose. You're about to see a lot of death, a lot of murder. You got 47, which is Trump. He got his troops here, his Gestapo, his stormtroopers, and people think it's a game. It's not a game. You motherfucking Jakes, you so-called black Latinos and Native Americans, y'all on the hit list. But y'all want to joke around, play around, barbecues, land of hip-hop wives and all sorts of bullshit instead of listening to the Lord and getting your act together. You kill each other, shoot each other, murder each other, backdoor each other because you're fucking idiots. You know? And the Lord gonna smoke a lot of y'all. And we can't wait till he smoke a lot of you YNs. Ignorant ass niggas.
I gotta
Go
appreciate
ahead.
This is Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel does not know, my people does not consider. A sinful nation laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters. They have forsaken the Lord. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger. They are gone away backwards.
Keep that. And there you go. The ox even know his owner, ass his master's crib. Even animals know who their masters are. Guess what our people? Our people don't know shit. They don't know the Lord. They call on JC. They call him God and Yahweh, Yahuwah, Jehovah. All these fucked up names. And then you don't even get, hey, you sit up here and say that you love your brother. You sit up here and say, I believe in the Lord. You steal, you kill, you rob one another. You don't come back to the Lord. You don't love your brother. The Lord tired of that shit. So guess what? Go ahead.
Why should ye be stricken anymore?
It says, why should ye be stricken anymore? You know, so hey, the Lord sit up and said, why I'm gonna keep on fucking you up and you're gonna get worse. So keep going.
Ye revolt more and more, and the whole head is sick, and the whole heart is faint. From the sole of the foot, even from the head, there is no soundness in it. but wounds and bruises and petrifying sores. They have not been closed, neither bound up, neither mollified with ornaments.
So, hey, there ain't no remedy for you. So guess what's coming? Hey, ain't gonna be no remedy for you motherfuckers because, hey, y'all don't want to listen. Y'all don't want to get right. Hey, the more he does it to you, the worse you get. There ain't gonna be no remedy, so guess what's gonna be the remedy? Go ahead.
Your country is desolate, your cities are burned with fire, your land, strangers devour in it, present, and it is desolate.
And there you go. Hey, the Lord just said, hey, I'm gonna just fucking destroy you. And that's what's coming. You know, since y'all don't want to listen, you hard-headed ass kids, you sardis ass children, I'm just gonna go ahead.
This is Jeremiah 4:22. For my people is foolish, they have not known me, they are sottish children, they have none understanding, they are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge.
The sottish means stupid. Hey, so our people don't know the Lord. Like I said before, hey, the ass know his master, the ox know his master. Our people don't know shit. They don't want to know because they love what they do. They love being in that mind frame is that do as I want. That YOLO spirit. Just do it. All that bullshit. Go ahead.
This is Proverbs 10:23. It is a sport. It is as a sport to a fool to do mischief, but a man of understanding has wisdom.
Sport. And the Lord said it's a sport to you. You enjoy doing it. You enjoy being wicked as hell. A lot of you motherfucking, you women enjoy being adulterous.
These mothers think it's a real life GTA server. That's a lot of these YNs. That's how they feel. But they think it's Grand Theft Auto in real life.
And that's exactly, I mean, every word he just said is true. We were walking to the bus, and this nigga was talking about, man, where the guns, man? Why you ain't get the cars? Why you ain't do this, man? Y'all doing the wrong thing. This nigga was like, hey, y'all need to be getting this and getting that instead of doing the right shit. Then we had a bitch that was on the bus talking about, man, she needs some money. This is an old ass bitch saying she needs some money, saying she gonna go downtown and start robbing people.
White people, exactly. It's some Edomites.
And we on the bus. That's what this motherfucker said. But these are our people. A Judite bitch and a Judite nigga. A young nigga and an old bitch. But this is what you get in this world, man. Yeah,
This is Jeremiah 35, verse 15. I have said also unto you, all my servants and prophets, rising up early and telling them, saying, return ye now every man from his evil way and the measure doing, and go not after other gods and serve them, and you shall dwell in the land which I have given to you and to your fathers. But ye have not inclined your ear, nor hearkened unto me. So yeah, man. As you know, the brothers go into. The prophets are out here, prophesying the truth, warning Jake of what's going to happen, and we can see what's about to happen, but, Jake don't want to listen, all right, and it seems like, the culture of wickedness among two-thirds, especially the Southern community, is, just exponential growth.
man, I was about to say that, man. I mean, it's just picking up. 2/3 of our people over here are just getting worse and worse and worse. And why you think the Lord got to destroy you motherfuckers? He gonna wipe you niggas out, man. Y'all are the worst of the worst. Y'all worse than Esau. You niggas are waxing worse every generation. And this gotta be the worst of the worst. And the Lord is about to start fucking you niggas up, and he already has. What else can he do? Get rid of you.
He said he's strengthening you so much, but these mugs still being wicked. The worse they got, the worse they lot, they start doing more wickedness.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is the book of 2 Peter, chapter 3, verse 3. Knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lust. You got people come by, scorning and talking shit, man. They don't want to listen, all right? Walking after their own bullshit, man. Instead of trying to get right and listen to this word, man. All right? Verse 4 is saying, where there's the promise of his coming, for since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as the word from the beginning. So our people want to continue, man. Our people want to continue in black culture, man. Our people want to continue in Esau's bullshit. All right? So in this day, you are ignorant of that the word of the Most High. The heavens were of old, and the earth was standing out of the water and
I
in
can't
the
really
water.
see this.
It's talking about the flood during the time of Noah, man. All right.
Can't see it.
This time, it's gonna be the fire, man.
Can you see it
All right. And I'm
at
about
all?
to get to that point whereby the world then was being overflowed with water.
I can see that.
Perished.
I can see like
For the believers
it look like it's
earth,
enough.
which
Okay.
are now by in same world, the same words
Just making
are
sure.
kept, stored, reserved unto fire
I'm
against the
thinking
day
you probably
of
get it.
judgment and perdition of ungodly men.
35.
So the days that's coming is for you ungodly people, man. You Israelites out there. Because the heathen, they gonna catch you, but this is strictly for you Israelites out there, man, that's been willingly ignorant, man. All right, want to continue in black culture, want to kill your own brother, man. You don't want to be whores and dots, all right? The women don't want to, the women want to buck up to your men, all right? You niggas want to gang bang, man. You niggas want to backdoor each other, man. You niggas want to commit adultery by sleeping with another man's woman, all right? All types of bullshit. Celebrating these holidays, worshiping other deities, all right?
You got it.
I got a precept. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 10 and verse 6. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low places.
Hey,
Right?
you know what? Read up. Read that 5.
5.
Real quick. Look at 4.
4. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 10 and verse 4. If the spirit of the ruler rise up, so like it. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 10 and verse 5. There is an evil which I have seen under the sun, and an error which proceedeth from the ruler. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low places.
Hey, he said there's an evil, you know? And what was he talking about? A reverse. You got these motherfuckers goddamn, you got the wicked over us, you got these base men over us, and we were kings. Now all of a sudden, guess what? We on the bottom, you know? And that was, what was that, King Solomon? Yeah, that was King Solomon. You know, in Ecclesiastes, man. The wisdom. He's sitting up here saying, man, look, folly is set in great dignity. We used to be on top, now guess what? You got kings behind the horses. So now you got these base men that's above us. That's about to change pretty soon. But it also said folly is set in great dignity. What's that folly? Our people, man. Our people, all they love is joking and bullshitting around. How could you be? How could you not see what's going on? How could you not see what number 47 is doing? How could you not see the death and destruction around you? Wars and rumors of wars. Gas prices going up. Food prices going up. Taxes going up. The simple items that you normally get throughout the day cost way more than what they did a couple of years ago. Double the price, triple some of them.
Jake don't even got to code the road that the government will shut down.
That's the other thing.
Indeterminate time.
You know, the government shut down. A lot of y'all don't even know that. Go ahead.
You know, and that touching back into that folly is setting great dignity, man. You know, like it. People clown you for staying to yourself, not being in folly. You know, they try to peer pressure you into smoking. They try to peer pressure you into doing this, and if you don't do it, you know, they call you a clown. They call you this. They call you that. But you know, man, if you out there shooting, killing, robbing, and stealing from people, you know, these people will basically they marvel at that, man. You know, that's what's good to them, man.
That's funny. When you come into this truth, your family, whether it be mom, father, brother, sister, wife, husband, they look at you like something wrong with you because you don't continue in the bullshit that you used to do. A lot of them. Matter of fact, before I go on with that, read that real quick. Start at 1.
All right, this 1 Peter 4:1. For as much then as the Mashiach have suffered for us in the flesh, arm yourself likewise with the same mind. For he that have suffered in the flesh have ceased from sin.
There you go. If you suffering, man, you cease from sin, man. Hey, look. Hey, man, we in captivity, man. We ain't supposed. Hey, you got moments of enjoyment, but our life here is not enjoyment, man. This is not our rest. Hey, we on punishment from the Lord. A lot of people trying to make this day rest, trying to enjoy life here in a place you can't enjoy. You're a so-called black person. You can't enjoy fucking life here. At no time. Cops could kill you. Your own brother could kill you. How you enjoying a place you can't get enjoyment?
I got that for you.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
This is Micah chapter 2 and verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with the sword destruction.
This is not our rest, people.
You trying to chase the bag, you gonna lose yourself. You know, you over here chasing this, you over here trying to chase this money, and it got a bag full of holes in it. You gonna go out your way and lose your fucking mind.
But this not our rest, people. This ain't our rest, man. We can't enjoy life here. Every moment you turn, man, death is right around the corner. Every moment you turn, you still can get sick. Every moment you turn, you sit up here and lose your job, or lose the house, or be starving at one moment. This not our rest, man. We ain't got no assurity of life. We ain't got no assurity of shit here. You know?
You know, not only that, you know, chasing that bag in America, man, it comes with losing your friends, you know, your family members, your real friends. Now
losing your soul.
Now you got people that's only with you for the money. You know, they only asking you for shit. They never call you unless they need something.
You know what they say, more money, more problems.
Man.
Finish reading that.
All right, Con, this First Peter 4 and 2, that he knows. This First Peter 4 and 2, that he no longer should live the rest of his time in the flesh to the lust of men, but to the will of the Most High.
Oh, read that. Read 2 of them.
All right, Con, this First Peter 4 and 2.
Read 2 of them.
This First Peter 4 and 2, that he no longer should live the rest of his time in the flesh to the lust of men, but to the will of the Most High.
Keep it.
For the time past of our life may suffice us to have brought the will of the Gentiles when we walk in lasciviousness, lust,
unbridled lust. And do whatever the hell you want to do. You already did it. You already did what you want to do, man. And what did that yield, man? Hey, real quick, Salaki. Let me not go out real quick. You're Romans 6.
Romans 6.
Make sure you got the keys.
I got it.
You got it.
Start at verse. Start at 16. This is Romans chapter 6 and verse 16. Know ye not that to whom ye yield yourselves servants to obey, his servants ye are to whom ye obey, whether of sin unto death or of obedience unto righteousness. Right? So whatever you serve, whatever you obey is you serve. You fall off the flesh and sin, you serve death. You fall off the righteousness, you serve the Lord. Verse 17. But Yahweh be thanked that ye were the servants of sin, but ye have obeyed from the heart that form of doctrine which was delivered you. Being then made free from sin, ye became the servants of righteousness. I speak after the manner of men, because of the infirmity of your flesh. For as ye have yielded your members servants to uncleanliness, and to iniquity unto iniquity, even so now yield your members servants to righteousness unto holiness. So we was in the world, we wasn't doing no fucking righteousness. Let me rephrase that. We wasn't doing any righteousness. Let me take the fucking out of we wasn't doing any righteousness. Even if it said that we did something supposedly good, there was other reasons for it. Right? It wasn't because of holiness sake. Real holiness, real knowledge. So now we're in the truth, we gotta let the wickedness go the same way. Our focus and mindset gotta be on doing what's right. Even when it's hard. Go ahead. Verse 20. For when you were the servants of sin, you were free from righteousness. What fruit had ye then in those things whereof ye are now ashamed? For the end of those things is death. Right, it says things we're now ashamed. Alright, so we already did that. We already had the unbridled lust. We already was dead to righteousness. We already lived in the world, man. The Father is never over the What did he say?
Just believe in the Father.
Just go ahead.
That's the point I was making earlier. You know, before the elder brother showed up. These niggas gonna die. They gonna die hard. They gonna die hard.
You played that like the same thing when you come off the scene.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Hey, Jason. Hey, so now,
Back out. I wasn't responsible. I Holy Spirit, you dumb nigga? Who was the Father? Who was the Son?
You know, and then
Because technically, yeah, you gotta believe in the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. In the right way, you gotta know they ain't the same. They not one person with three personalities.
you know,
Our Lord ain't on the cross looking up, praying to himself, Father, why you forsake me? That's weird. To think that he's asking somebody in the second person, why you forsake me?
He said, "Give honor to him that sent me." He sent this up.
Fucking weirdos, man.
then with schizophrenic, man. Then with the cigarette in his mouth. You know, man, come on, man.
Daddy, I hate how he was holding a cigarette too. Real nigga holding like this, though.
He was holding it like a bitch. He was. But,
He was doing like a bitch. He wasn't classy either. Between the fingers, he got a classy one. I mean, nothing about him. Nothing about him that was right. Man. Even his wickedness wasn't right, man.
and he had a feminine ass voice too.
Go ahead, my son. That nigga was scared. He waited for the pull-off, bitch.
Go back to 20, because dude interrupted.
Romans 6:20. For when you were the servants of sin, you were free from righteousness. What fruit had ye then of those things where ye are now ashamed? For the end of those things is death. But now being made free from sin and become servants to Yahweh, ye have your fruit unto holiness and the end everlasting life. Well, you know, Peter's gonna say the same thing. So we gotta let that shit go, man. What benefit was that? Only thing we really got was death. The law of Yahweh was shot for quickening us, man. Alright, because that's part of the message too, man. It was like you can't call us holier than thou, man. Alright, because we was, which I ain't gonna leave it alone like that, right? We was in the world. We was doing all manner of wickedness. We was sleep like others. We was on the path of doom like the 2/3 we cuss out. The Lord gave us his truth and now we obey. That's the message. Repent, the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Lord finna destroy this place, man. Alright? That's why we go into this, the change that's needed is because this place works death. This is life we dealing with right here, man. More life. Alright?
But Yahweh shall say, "I came to bring you life and more abundantly."
Damn.
Man, when you dealing with Yahweh Shalom Shah, the Lord is teach you how to live, not how to die. Esau's teach you how to die, which proves to you that he was that serpent in the garden. Right? Because what he pushed homosexuality. Really, he pushes disobedience. Ultimately, he pushed disobedience, which is death. This is Romans 6:23. For the wages of sin is death, but the gift of the Most High is eternal life through Yahweh Shai Mashiach, our Lord. Right? Our Adawan, our King, our Malak, teaches us how to live, how to prosper, how to be what you would call civilized citizens in this world, in the universe, really. Everything that's created, the Lord teaches us how to be those ruling class minds, all right? How to live like gods. Esau teach you how to live like a peasant, how to have a base mindset, a happy life mindset. Peasantry. Oh, we're not peasants.
That's the lowest level of peasantry.
Let your woman
serve your woman.
Hey, what the fuck? Hey, because women, the word woman means servants to man. But you men became servants to a woman. So how manly are you when everything you base your life on being with a woman is to serve her? You're weak.
That's weak.
All right, your woman's supposed to serve you.
Yeah, she's opening up for you. Think of it as secure. This is something base, right? They tell you to open the door for your woman, she go in first. Think of it from a security level. You should be walking in first to make sure everything is straight.
You be the first
Keep
one.
the scene, observe it.
Yep.
And it can seem good from outside. You walk in, you see something up. No, we gotta get out of here. Or just read the room through the spirit. We gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
You know,
Young niggas.
even something even more than that. I was thinking about this the other day. I seen a guy walking down the street with his woman, and he was holding a baby. And you know what? That's off. I'm gonna tell you something. You know why? Because if something jump out, whether it be dog or dude, he got a kid in his hand. His reaction time is gonna be fucked up.
He can't fight.
He can't fight. She should be holding the kid. That gives him the moment to react to anything around him. See, y'all got it twisted. There's always reasons for everything.
That's why, hey, get Psalms 82 and 4.
I got that.
They know not, anybody understand? 5?
Yeah. This is Psalms 82 and verse 5. They know not, neither will they understand. This is Psalms 82 and verse 4. Deliver the poor and needy, rid them out of the hand of the wicked.
Right. And this is what we're doing. Ridding our people out of it. Really going to these things. Fuck all you other motherfuckers. You just gotta get destroyed. Alright, but the elect of our people are gonna come out of this mindset no matter what they look like. Alright, because our people has been scattered amongst all nations. And the men of our nations have laid with these women of these other nations, and of the course of time, all right, from our forefathers, children, laying with these women, we took on the physical attributes of these other nations. But we're not of those nations. That's why you got Japanese that's footwork, all right, and doing things that Israelites do, all right. You people we gotta come back to Yahweh Shema Shai, man. That's our heritage, that's our nationality, that's our power. Because Esau Edom has told you niggas that you don't have a power. That you're just a nigga. You're just a dreadhead. Alright? That's all you is. But yet we're so much more than that. Hey, keep going.
This verse 5.
Exodus 19 and 5.
This verse 5. They know not, neither would they understand. They walk on in darkness.
Our people walk on in darkness. Keep going.
All the foundations of the earth are out of course.
So everything is out of course. Hey, give me that. Before that, give me. I've seen service upon horses. All right. Everything is out of course. The whole earth is out of order. Go ahead.
It's Ecclesiastes chapter 10 and verse 7. I have seen servants upon horses and
But read up a verse.
and princes walking.
Read up one more.
Ecclesiastes 10 and 6. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place.
Right, the rich sit at low place. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit at low place. So your real kings of the earth are put at a lower state right now. All right, and it comes from disobedience. All right, and who is the greatest folly on the planet? Esau Edom, the so-called white man, the caveman, the troglodyte. Keep going.
Verse 7. I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth.
Keep going.
He that diggeth a pit shall fall.
All right. So the Lord, hey, what verse say? I have seen something as an error that proceeded as an error.
That's up top. I think it's in verse 5.
Yeah.
All right.
Verse 5.
And it's Solomon. Solomon seen something like, hold on, something ain't right. It seemed like an error. I seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth. And you motherfucking black bitches that took the bait. Your king standing right in front of you, and you treat him like a fucking peasant. But you treat that nigga at your job like a king, though. That white man as a king. Read.
Verse 5. There is an evil which I have seen under the sun, as an error which proceedeth from the moon.
Right, so what Solomon seen, hey, look, he seen something like, hey, look, something ain't right. It seemed like an error. It seemed like some Most High made a mistake, hold on. But it wasn't a mistake, it was prophecy. Keep going. Just like Jeremiah, the Lord will create a new thing in the earth. Woman shall compass a man. All right, from seeing a prophecy, that would seem like an error. No, but that's what the Lord intended because of our sin. Our transgression, the man, not the woman, the man. Read.
We got verse 6. Folly is saying great dignity, and the rich say in low place. I have seen servants upon horses, and princes walking as servants upon the earth.
Right, so who's the men walking as servants upon the earth today? The Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right? Yeah, that's who is walking as servants upon the earth. Who's serving the whole earth right now? You go to Jamaica. You got Benjamin serving Ammon and Moab. You go to Haiti. You got Levi serving Ammon, Moab, all right, Esau, and Elam. All right? You come to America, our people serving every nation, depending on what part of the city you in, depending on what guard that Esau set over you.
Well, yeah,
whether it's a Hamite.
You go to an East Indian spot or these different eating restaurants, a lot of times you see Mexicans in the kitchen.
Yep.
This Instacart back there whipping up your lamb biryani.
That should be fired too.
But also a good visual is the statue of Teddy Roosevelt. Y'all should Google that. But you got Teddy on a horse with a native on one side walking and a nigga on the other side walking.
Southern and Northern King.
There you go. That's prophecy in that statue.
Right? Yeah.
They're pressed together.
Hey, the elder Uriah used to say his. Solomon might have seen that. He used to say that. You know, because that's a hell of a statue, man. That's a hell of a statue. That statue itself is prophecy, man. It proves it. You know? What's the other? I called for another.
It's Exodus chapter 19.
Hey, we're not like everybody else. This is why we do the things we do. All right. Hey, I was watching something yesterday, and they said the water pressure on the hoses that they were spraying niggas with, the pressure of the fire hydrants, they turned it up. They turned the water pressure up to so much a regular man, the skin would have got ripped off you. But it wasn't ripping our fucking skin off. We ain't like them. But yet you motherfuckers how to be goody two-shoes with the white man. But he ain't do nothing but show you year after year that he your fucking enemy. But yet you niggas wanna be you wanna be cool with the so-called white man. You wanna be cool with the African man. African don't give a fuck about you. Alright? Them damn Hamites don't give a fuck about you. Them Arabs in these stores don't give a fuck about you.
Well, they all partook in rounding us up, man.
Right.
Arabs, for one, they've been doing slavery since Joseph.
Yeah.
Arab means mixed.
Hey,
you got the Midianites, Ishmael, they put you together.
Hey, when you
that's how it's working. Now, when you fast forward to trying the slave trade, those slave ports was shown to Esau by the Arabs.
Yeah.
Then they also helped build boats for them. And of course, the Hamites come capture Jacob. So you had good working with Esau, and primarily funded it. Small hats, I forget what they call them. I just call them because freedom of speech.
Hey, what's crazy is, like when I play games like Legend of the Dragon, Final Fantasy growing up, and all the merchants was Ishmaelites.
No, Resident Evil.
He was Israelites. He was Israelite.
No, he was Arab.
Oh,
You said Ishmael?
Yeah.
In the middle of fucking zombie apocalypse.
You got a motherfucker.
Arab popping up with, you need the back.
You what you need?
What can I help you with? Stay in the middle. We had an abandoned building, but
This nigga come out of nowhere, right?
Hey, but that's why people say the red men show pitch tent. This is their MO. They gonna sell some shit.
They merchants.
They gonna sell. Look, they ain't got nothing to sell. They'll sell your ass.
You have to show this real quick. There you go. Hey, this is what when you talk about Ecclesiastes 10 and 6, that the rich sit in low places, you know, and that you see guys on horses. When you go to the Smithsonian Museum, look at this. This is an Edomite, and you got a so-called black man and a so-called Native American right behind him. And that's what they talking about. You know, and I had something just to back it up real quick with what you was talking about with the people. This is Ecclesiastes 12 and 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like his iron rust destroys his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go grouchy, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as eyes white with looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust has not been altogether wiped away. And that's what he's saying. A lot of you motherfucking Israelites, especially you women, trust these damn Edomites, man. You trust the so-called white man. But it says in the Bible, in Apocrypha, which means Apocrypha means which hidden away, it says, don't trust this damn devil. Don't trust him at all. But a lot of our people do.
Go ahead, Yashara.
You got a precept.
Yashara got a precept.
Go ahead.
This was going into him saying like everybody had a. This is First Maccabees chapter 2 and verse 10. What nation have not had a part in her kingdom and have gotten a part of her spoils? Right, man. So you know every nation, you know, has had a part in Israel's you know, captivity, man. You know, so and that's why we're gonna put all these nations into captivity for that 1,000 years, man. It's
and that
just
goes into that Psalms 83. All nations, man, that made a tumult and it came against the Lord and his people. And who did they mention first? The Edomites, but who was second? The Ishmaelites. You know, because the Ishmaelites played a big part in our slavery. Just like they were talking about in the middle of a motherfucking zombie apocalypse, the Ishmaelite comes out talking about you want to buy something. You know? Because these motherfuckers sell you. Ishmaelites ain't nothing but merchants. You know? But all nations had a part in our captivity. All nations had a part of us being underneath. All nations had a part of us being low to the ground and in the total pole. Even you Hamites. You nasty ass Hamites. You so-called Africans. Fuck you too. You had anything more of that?
It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 12, verse 9. My heritage is unto me as a speckled bird. The birds round about are against her. Come ye, assemble all the beasts of the field. So yeah, man, you know we've been sold around the four corners of earth through the transatlantic slave trade. All these nations haven't had a part of us in captivity, man. They all had a part of our spoils, which are the Israelites, man. And they not that good right now, looking down upon us, man. All right, that's what the word speckle means, man. They don't give a shit about you Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, they Mex. They talk shit to you, and you ain't gonna do nothing about it. But go show to y'all pussy, man. Y'all so quick to get down on your own brother, man, kill your own brother, rob your own brother. But why you ain't doing that to the heathen, man? They look down on you and talk shit to you right in your damn face. All right? But yeah, man, we've been sold around the four corners of the earth, and these other niggas don't give a fuck about us.
Hey, go back to that Exodus 19.
This is Exodus 19 and 4. I'm gonna start at verse 4. Ye have seen what I did unto the Egyptians, and how I bare you on eagle's wings, and brought you unto myself. Now therefore, if ye will obey my voice indeed, and keep my covenant, then ye shall be a peculiar treasure unto me above all people, for all the earth is mine.
So the Lord is sitting up and telling us, remind us, say, look what he did in Egypt, what he did to Pharaoh's army, that great deliverance at that time. And what did the Lord say? If you hearken unto me, you're going to be that peculiar people. Those people that he treasure and love. But you know, now, look at our people now, man. Low on the totem pole, don't want to listen, hard-headed, ignorant. Like you said, the ox store owner, the ass store master crib, our people don't know shit.
This how dumb niggas is.
You know?
The same God that your slave masters put in front of you, you serve. It's the same power your slave masters serve. They stuffed this nigga down your neck. They stuffed Jesus down your neck.
Yeah, they didn't follow none of the mercy laws of getting enslaved in the Bible.
Right.
And they was raping the men, the women, the children. Alright? And when we went to war, it said we saw women, you know how mourn our family for you in the Bible. That's mercy. And
then it said 30 days.
Yeah, let her really war, man. And war happens. War happens. victor, there's a loser. All right.
Get over it. But take that.
Esau did it so treacherous. Grab that Isaiah 47 and grab Amos 1 and 11. Esau was very treacherous.
Oh yeah, man. You know Esau dealt treacherously with thee, man. So therefore he got to get paid back the righteous way because he did to us wicked. All right.
Amos, that Jimmy Isaiah did they very heavy lately. This is Amos chapter 1 and verse 11. Thus said the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof. Because start it. What above it say? The verse 10 say, but I will set a fire on the wall of Tyrus. Go up. Verse 9 say, thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Tyrus, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof. I'm gonna look and tell you. That may be
This speaks about Edom the first time.
that's verse 6.
Verse 6. Alright. Amos chapter 1 and verse 6. Thus said the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Tyrus, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they carried away captive the whole captivity, to deliver them up to Edom.
Right, so who do we get sold to? You read your word and say put sold to the Christians. Right here it's specifying these Christians are the Edomites. So this is not talking about Jeff. Esau took over Greece. When Alexander the Great took over, all right, that was Edom taking over, specifically Amalek. And you can trace his bloodline through the scriptures, man.
Agag.
Yep.
Agag.
Yep. That's right. Keep going. So the so-called white man is the nation of Edom in the Bible, who the scriptures refer to as the wicked. Go ahead.
Verse 7, but I will send a fire on the wall of Gaza, which shall devour the palaces thereof. And I will cut off the inhabitant of Ashdod, and him that hold the scepter from Ashkelon. And I will turn my hand against Ekron, and the remnant of the Philistines shall perish, said the Lord Yahweh. Thus said the Lord Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Tyrus, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they delivered up the whole captivity to Edom.
So who do we get sold to? Again, it says Edom. So the Africans and the Arabs, they conspired together to get us in the hands of who? Edom. That was who was over the slave trade, the Edomites. Who did they work with? Tyrus, Hamites, Philistines, Arabs. All right? That's the triangular slave trade.
Yeah.
Keep going. And we still in their hands to this day. To be captive means to be captured. We're not where we started at. We're still captured. All right? And you still subject to payments to make you a slave. You don't own your house, you don't own your car. You got a social security number. All right? You got to have an ID. You can't roam freely. You can, and it's illegal to collect rainwater in certain places. That's just in the air.
It's illegal to grow vegetables in certain areas. Hey, but what? It's great. Right, you gotta get a license to hunt.
fish?
To fish. You gotta get a fishing license, a hunt license.
That shit
What
wicked.
the fuck is the freedom of justice law? That shit bullshit. And the proof,
10%.
the proof
Said
in
10%.
Ishmael, in Liberia.
10%.
If you go into the history of Liberia, Liberia is the southern kingdom that Esau sent back to Africa. All right? In Liberia today, the Arabs stay in Liberia kidnapping the Liberians, which is Israelites. They in no other place in Africa, but they in Liberia. Why? Because they the Israelites. All right? Liberians are Israelites. And Ishmael's still over there selling a Liberian for $300, $400, $500, depending on his stature. And they still doing that today. To this day, while we speak.
Yep. Go ahead. Finish your Amos up.
He said start the verse over. Okay, God. Amos 1 and 8. And I'll cut off the inhabitant from Ashdod, and him that holds the scepter from Ashkelon.
and I will turn my hand against Ekron. The remnant of the Philistines shall perish, said the Lord Yahweh. Thus said the Lord, for 3 transgressions of tyrants.
What verse that? 11?
9. We read 8 and now I'm on 9. And for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they delivered up the whole captivity to Edom, and remember not the brotherly covenant.
Right? So Edom, yes, is our twin brother. That covenant broken. They took us from the hands of these damn heathens, other heathens. They put us in the worst slavery ever. Ever. Chopped our dicks off under the trees, raped the men in front of the whole plantation sometimes, raped the men in front of the sons, the mothers.
Right.
That alone, man, that's worse than the Maccabees that killed them 7 sons, man.
And in any movie you see, hey, the knowledge is coming out, man. It's crazy. I hear from the premise first, and then about 2 weeks later, I see Jake complaining about it. That's how you know they're watching us. A lot of the movies you see, the slavery movies, it's sanitized, right? It's dumbed down. The slavery we went through was 30 times worse than what you can see on TV. Right? But you think there's a good white person though. These the same, your white boss, the white woman who you work for, who you think is cool, her great-grandfather was killing your great-grandmother and great-granddaddy.
Well, they still hanging niggas today.
Well, let me mistake. They still killing your grandson.
KKK still very prevalent today. And not to mention the phrase systematic racism exists for a reason. And then they point the finger and say, oh, niggas the reason the country's in debt. We're receiving so much government assistance. But turns out white folks receive more government assistance than Mexicans and blacks.
And blacks spend, and Jake spend more money than any other nation on the planet.
Biggest consumers.
The biggest consumers.
So we what makes the country look good on paper. They're the ones that still spending even when it's drought.
So you ain't no good white person. Caucus. All right, it ain't there. You know, and I've been dealing with my auntie more. She been telling me how she seen it. And my auntie, but she was raised by her grandmother and her grandfather, which is my grandmother and my grandfather. Right? Well, really not. But her grandmother, her grandfather, her mama's side of the family. All right? Where she said she's seen it. And this is one generation. All right? This is one. My auntie, which is in her 50s, seen her grandmother and her grandfather saying, yes, sir, no, sir. What you need, sir? Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. How the fuck is y'all thinking that they're good?
Or what's that, the butler?
Right,
the butler, that man would live to serve in the White House. Obama, I think, would do something.
Obama, he seen Obama.
So he's seen all that bullshit and then still live. So this didn't happen long ago. Rodney King was in the 90s, man.
Right.
And it took for that to get recorded.
We
was a big thing, but everybody already talked about it. It was pictured in movies, all that shit was already happening.
Yeah.
It just so happened this one got recorded. All right, fast forward to today, the cameras is here and it's still doing the shit.
Still non-stop. Which proves the scripture that said thou has had a perpetual hatred.
Get that chicken 35 on deck. Finish that Amos out.
Amos chapter 1. Amos chapter 1 and verse 11. Thus said the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity.
No mercy. Even they said they freed us, it was a ploy to. It did 2 things. It provided cheap labor, and then put us in a system where we think we're free, so psychological warfare. And then also, they did it so that it's classes of Edomites. If you can get free labor, this is why you're free to slaves first. This is documented. If you can get free labor, there's no reason to hire a lesser of your own race. Are you here? So they said, look, let them go and work in these factories. We still gonna control them, set up a system where they're under, but now we can also keep appease the lesser of our white race, so-called white
Put
race.
them at a higher spot, but they still serving them. They the overseers.
And now they think they above because of this. This shit. It was a perfect plan to fuck us over still, but also to make it seem like the rest of these fights got some type of power.
It was crazy. They do that at my job. The whole office, Edomites. Now they made a new rule where we can't go to lunch no more. But most of the floor, we can't go away to lunch no more.
That's true.
Most of the floor is Jake. Most of the floor is Jake. Everybody in the office, they said, well, they're on a different pace system, so they can still go to lunch. You guys can't. So the niggas that's really making you money can't go nowhere. Because we make the product. So they tell her you can't go nowhere. You can't do shit. But we can. So, and the office is full of Edomites. There's only one Israelite woman, and she an older woman. Alright? Ain't no Jake. Ain't no Southern Kingdom in that office, man. It's all Esau. Which proves what the elder was talking about, man.
They were one step beyond with us. We can't go out to eat, and we can't sit down and take the chairs.
That shit with you can't even sit on your ass.
They took the chairs. And these all Israelites. All Israelites. And I'm a supervisor.
I'ma still sit down.
And they told me I can't do the work.
That's so, they give no count for their wages,
Fuck
man.
this place, man.
Hey, yeah, finish it out. We gotta get that Isaiah 47. We gotta get that verse. Push straight up.
Amos 1 and 12.
Read 11 though.
Amos 1 and 11. Thus said the Lord, for 3 generations of Edom, and before I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually.
Tear perpetually, he never let it go. Alright, this is everlasting hatred against us.
Perpetual to the perpetual, man. All right, everlasting. Old time. All right, never let it go.
And he kept his wrath forever. But I will send a fire upon Tema, which shall devour the place of Basra. Thus said the Lord, for 3 transgressions of the children of Ammon.
I'm saying.
Con, I had that Ezekiel. This is Ezekiel 35 and 2. Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it. And say unto it, thus saith the Lord Yahweh.
Esau loves Seir.
Behold,
Which Esau don't mean hairy. Neither does Edom. Seir actually means hairy. When you look at an area, you feel like the area, it looks like ripples of hair. So they say he red and hairy. No, it's scripture not saying Esau came right here. He said that he was red all over like a hairy garment. When you wear a garment, it covers you. You have that red all over like a garment.
Referring to it.
He was red all over, is what he said.
Hey, just like you say, I'm black like the tits of Kedar.
Right.
The same shit. You know?
You ain't right. Solomon wasn't covered in the tent.
Right.
verse 3, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword, in the time of their calamity, and the time of their iniquity had an end.
I believe it was Columbus. He said when he came over here to the Americas, he didn't come to this land. He came to the Americas. I think he said he did not put his sword down.
Into the Caribbean.
He said he did not put his sword down. That's what Esau been doing. They killed the buffalo to starve us out. All right, they just fucked us up every level, man. To this day. All right, they put radioactive milk in our neighborhoods. They put low grade. When you go to the meat markets in certain areas, you got the B grade meat or whatever, C grade meat. They give you a discount.
Yeah.
You get this many pounds of meat for this price.
Like that old one,
Of course.
you think you're getting a deal, but really, it's a bullshit meat. They did not cook right.
Horse meat.
They did not cook right.
That was bucket.
Yeah, Con. That's it now.
No, keep going.
Oh, keep going. Okay. This verse 6. This verse 6. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. See if thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from him that passeth out, and him that returneth. And I will fill his mountains with his slain men, and thy hills and thy valleys and all thy rivers shall they fall that are slain with the sword.
Esau's going to be eradicated. All right, and really start America completely wiped out. And we're going to take the Edomites, put you in 1,000 years of slavery. All right, and get Revelation 13. Put you in 1,000 years of slavery after that. Well, Isaiah 14 say, ain't going to be no more nephew, uncle, the whole line wiped out, man.
Got it. Good.
Well, somebody get the Revelation. Yeah, get Revelation, man.
Boom. Got it.
Damn.
13 and 10.
This is Revelation chapter 13. I'm going to start at verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience of the faith of the saints.
This is what helps us endure. All right, we know the Lord not going to leave us in hell, and all of that, he's going to allow us to get there at the end. So y'all brought the sword upon us and captivity. So you got to receive both, and double. All right, what's double to trying to commit genocide? Actual genocide. Edom will no longer exist. All right? You're going to get your slavery, you're going to get your sword. Go ahead.
This the book of Isaiah chapter 14, verse 21. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. So prepare slaughter for their fathers. It's exactly the point the brother was making, man. All right, because you got Edomites out there that say that, oh yeah, you know, I didn't kill so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. That was my grandfather. That was my great-grandfather. But no, you are your forefathers. So there's no excuse. You did what you did, man. So you gonna get eradication. You said raise the rest in the foundational world, right? So therefore, we're going to have ECP that dashed our little ones against the stones. For I will rise against them, see up the Lord Yahweh's host, and cut off from Babylon the name and remnant and son and nephew, see up the Lord Yahweh. It's going to show that he's talking about Esau. Because in Psalm 137, the name Babylon is synonymous with Edom. You know? America Vespucci. That's what America was named after. That's how you get the name America. So this ain't scripted, man.
Okay, this is Isaiah chapter 47. I'm going to start at 5. Sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans. For thou shalt no more be called the lady of kingdoms. I was wroth with my people. I have polluted mine inheritance and given them into thine hand. Thou didst show them no mercy. Upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke.
And you know this talking about daughter Babylon, because ancient Babylon didn't get to destruction. Alright? And ancient Babylon basically let us go after 70 years. Alright? As prophesied. And that kingdom was transferred over to another heathen nation, man. Alright? So in a sense we got mercy in Babylon. We ain't no mercy even if you got $1 billion. Look how they did Kanye. Look at what you got to do to make it in this damn place, so-called make it. And even then, they using you to say, look, he made it. He don't hate you. You that token blackie. To make you up to appease the niggas. And then you got to teach niggas to be a damn nigga. This devil got to fucking go, man.
Facts.
I know we tired.
Same thing with Diddy.
Oh yeah, you try to get your what's due to you. They lock you up, kill you off, make you say you crazy, and take the shit. Alright? This man Diddy was suing the niggas that run Ciroc company. But I believe they were selling. I don't know what the whole thing was. He was trying to make shit right. They got this man locked up for transportation of property. What?
Hey, 4 years, we had 4 years.
4 years, bro. 4 years.
For having a bitch. Oh, God. That shit crazy.
You know, even here is you got shit. What was that Trump? What was his minister who got arrested for child 12-year-old?
They won't release the Epstein files.
Won't release
They
that.
like dealing with a regular age person, but they won't release the Epstein files.
You know, but that shows you niggas, man. Hey, every brother, man, that's still up here, that's been in popularity. Michael Jordan, gambling, Kobe, rape, Michael Jackson, pedophilia, Rick James, and what is that? Prince, but drug dealers. You look at T. Snipes and Red Fox, tax evasion. You're going to get slaughtered. Your name is going to get slaughtered one way or another. You get nothing here, man. Exactly. And so with that, we hope this is an edifying camp. So I'd like to give all praises, glory, and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Akakurash.
double honor to those apostles and elders from Great Millstone who teach and rule well. A lot of respect to you brothers out there on the highways and byways, preaching this truth around the four corners of the earth. And salutations to the hopeful elect. With that, I'd like to say, Kwam Yasharala!
Kwam Yasharala.
Kwam Yasharala!
Kwam Yasharala.
Kwam Yasharala!
Kwam Yasharala.
Abba,
Abba, Abba.
Shalom.